Can't hear it. Can't hear the music.
What?
Can't hear the music.
You mean you can't hear the music?
I'm listening to it live. You can't hear it. It's like muffled. You could barely hear it.
Tell me if this is better. Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Fresh Perspective. This is a special episode. Tonight is an episode of The Freshes. So, you know what that means, right? You know what that means. That means that we have the one and only Fresh Breezy that's going to be joining us tonight. Um, excuse the audio issues. I'm still struggling with this whole changes that StreamYard has made. I think I got it, and then 1 minute it's not, and then it's muffled, and then it's this and that. I'm over it at this point. I got to switch back and forth, between echo cancellation and all. It's a headache. If you really ask me, it's just a pain in the butt. But anyway, salute to my chat. Salute to the Dirty Kenzo. Thanks for dropping on in before you head to bed. I appreciate you showing the love, TDK, as always. Fresh Breezy, my king, Shank Rock. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I've been dropping into your lives lately. I don't get to stay very long because I'm finally back at work, so I I just kind of try to drop in whenever I can and say hello to everybody. But I saw Miss Parker's demonstration tonight and it was a thing of beauty. So salute to you, Shank Rock, and the entire Rock Squad. So just a couple things, I decided to do this show last minute. It's just been a lot of stuff going on in the YouTube streets. Let me go ahead and turn my camera on. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm doing well. Thank you all for the continued support, the text messages, the emails, the IG messages. Um I appreciate you guys so much. You constantly are checking on me, wanting to know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, if I'm healing up well, if I've been taking it easy. It's been a lot of y'all that have been like, I hope you're sitting still. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope just looking out for my well being. And I want to let all of you know how much I really do appreciate that. Again, it's very rare that you have people that really care about you, and I feel every bit of that coming from each and every one of you guys who reached out to me via every social media platform possible, whether it was IG, straight text messages, Facebook, whatever. Thank you guys so much for checking in, but I'm doing really, really well. Back to work, getting ready for busy season. I don't think it's going to be quite as busy as normal as it has been over the last couple years. But it's going to be busier than it was in the summer. So I am looking forward to getting back to my first love, which is hair restoration. If you guys can do me a favor, please like, share, subscribe. The Fresh Perspective, I'd really, really appreciate it. Your girl's trying to get back to regular schedule shows, um, talking about topics you want to hear about, bringing on guests, getting back to our awarenesses and our content creation 101 series. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I really do appreciate it. Salute to you, Just JTV. Salute to you, sis. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight's drink, in light of what's we'll be talking about, I think I was gonna go for something a little harder tonight. Normally I just have my wine. I have that still. And then I have a little bit of Jack and Coke. Compliments of Fresh Breezy, which is actually in the back. Breezy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, you sure did get all extra. Do you have a comb in your beard, dude?
Oh, I forgot it was there. What's up?
I thought that was a thing. I'm like, what's up with
No.
that? Coach Al, salute strong black love. If you're not subscribed to Shank Rock, please make sure you subscribe to Shank Rock, Just JTV Vlogs, and of course, Strong Black Love featuring Coach Al. And of course, the Drunkos featuring Fresh Breezy. What you drinking over there? You got your Jack
No, I'm doing some beer right now.
oh.
So you said you had to get something a little harder tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm. I wanted something that was gonna hit me with a punch.
How hard?
Oh, don't start.
Now,
Don't
salute
start.
to the chat, though. Salute to the chat.
Still healing.
Hopefully, everybody had a good
Don't be
day.
flirting with me like that, Breezy. I'm still healing.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
So, should I get into my topic first or give a cruise update first? What should I do first? I'll give a brief cruise update. So as you guys know, we are hosting our first group cruise um in July of next year. Let's see. There's one that doesn't have really any information on it. Okay, there's the flyer. So we are hosting our first cruise. Um Cruising with the Freshes. It'll be next year out of Galveston, Texas. Um I did extend the deadline for deposits. I was able to convince Carnival in light of all the issues they had with their internet being down after an update. They were gracious enough to give me an extension. So, with a $50 hold fee, you can hold your room or your cabin, stateroom, however you want to say it, until November 10th. But you have to get that $50 in before October 21st. So it's due by October 20th. Prices are subject to change after the 20th of October. So just $50 can hold at the current rate. If you would like to sail with us, go ahead and get your $50 in by the 20th, and then you will have a little bit of a grace period to get your full deposit, which will be $150 per person, in by November 10th. Now, if you're ready to go ahead and put your full deposit, that's totally fine. We'll go ahead and get you done, get you squared away, and then you can start making your payments. I am offering 3 payment plans. One is full payment, two is 2 payments, one in January and one in April. And then you have the option of doing monthly installments for 5 months, starting in December. So from December to April, you would make a payment monthly until you make your entire payment for your cruise. So if you need a quote, you can go ahead and scan the QR code right here. Take a screenshot, and then you can actually click it later and scan it and go get a quote. Or if you are on a different device, you can just take a picture of it and it will take you straight to the form. So if you're interested in cruising with the Freshes, you still got a little bit of time to go ahead and get your stateroom reserve. Now, if you decide after October 20th or November 10th that you still want to come with us, you can book with us all the way up until the day before the cruise. It's just going to be the pricing is probably going to change over the next couple of weeks as we get closer to the cruise. So, we got, a couple people going with us. I'm really excited about this trip. It's I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You excited, Bree?
Yep. Can't wait.
Mm. So
What
yeah,
up, Larry? Larry Beach in the crib. What up, Larry?
Larry Beach. I was just thinking about you, Larry. Hey, Larry.
Hey, so let me ask you something right quick. Like we've talked about like the boats. So what does this line gonna have on it? Because I know some like most of them have basketball courts, jacuzzi pools, and I know the newer ones have like other stuff. What does this one have?
There's a lot of stuff on this ship. It is an older ship. Um, the Breeze, I want to say, was 2011, maybe, when this one was built.
Oh, that's old.
It's an older ship. I mean, it's not old, but it's an
Mm,
older ship.
okay.
They still have ships, that's from the 90s. So those are old ships. And as each year goes by, it seems that they're retiring more and more ships each year as they add new ships to their fleet. So now we have an entire new class of ships on Carnival called the XL class.
Yeah, they probably got a lot of technology in them too, right?
Which, yeah, I don't know a lot about the XLs. That will be our next big Carnival group cruise, is one of the XL ships. They started launching that class in 2021 with the Mardi Gras being the first, and then the celebration. And then on our anniversary, November 18th, it will.
I thought it was the 19.
Oh, come on, that joke is old. Um, on November 18th, they'll be launching the Carnival Jubilee from um Galveston as well, which is where the Breeze is from. And yes, they do have basketball courts. They have a rope course. They have a water park. Um, they have been outfitted with a lot of the newer restaurants. They do have, workout rooms. They have, I mean, you name it, they got it. So it is, a larger ship, but not an overly large ship.
Mm.
So I didn't want our first group cruise to be on one of the XL ships. I figured we get our feet wet a little bit, start on one of the, mid-sized to large ships that have a lot of amenities on it. and then we'll be doing some other cruises in the future. So, but yeah, I am going to be doing different cruise episodes once we get past all of these deposits and all of that good stuff. Once we get all that stuff locked in after November 10th, starting the first week of December, we'll be doing a weekly cruise episode where we'll talk about different amenities on the breeze, some tips and tricks, travel hacks, first time cruisers, traveling with kids, um
Mm.
we'll talk about some of the different amenities and things that you benefit from being a part of a group. Um, Also, just to put it out there are a lot of people that have expressed interest in the cruise that are booking on their own. And that's totally fine, but they just need to be aware that when you book on your own, you're not counted in our group. So if there are certain things that we will be supplied with on the cruise, I won't have that for you. Now, there are certain things that I will be able to include you on. Like if you want to do t-shirts and stuff, you can buy up into the group to get those things, but it won't come automatically because you're not a part of our group. What I suggest is that if you have your own travel codes, if you have your own points, if you get free cruises, still consult with me, because as a TA, I can still go to Carnival. I can check by your VIFP number, see what your offers are, and you can still be booked a part of the group, but you can still use your points or whatever it is that you're using to book your cruise. So that you can be a part of all the festivities, I recommend just give me a call before you book your cruise, because I don't want anybody to be left out of anything. I haven't selected all of the amenities yet. And like I said, there's certain things you can buy into, like the t-shirts and the gifts and stuff you can buy into so that you can, be a part of the group photo and different things like that. But the amenities, as far as like the onboard credits, if you're gonna get money, if I give the gift of on board like sailing cash or whatever they call it, onboard credit, I can't count anyone who books themselves separately. So definitely want to check in with me. If you plan to go and book on your own, still check with me first, because I can still possibly book you with the group and you can still use whatever it is you want to use. So, did you have any other questions about that, Mr. Fresh?
No, I don't. All that beauty and brains to go with it. I'm a lucky man.
You said all that booty and brains to go with it?
Oh, that too. I said all that beauty and brains, cause
Oh,
booty too. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna fight you. Oh, look who in the chat.
I see it. Hey, yo, Maine man.
Maine. I don't
Hey, yo, Maine man.
I do not make content about my friends. I don't make content about Maine. And Maine could have been content many, 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 many times. But in light of, I be away from YouTube. I don't really be around like that. But then every now and again, I'll catch wind of stuff that's going on. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can say disappointed, because I do feel like it's somewhat of a positive way to handle things instead of it escalating into other stuff, but it just ain't sitting right with me. Like, I don't know. Something just off. Something ain't right. Why I gotta be Lady Mess? Why I gotta be Lady Mess?
Hey,
Like,
yo, Maine man. Hey, yo, Maine man. Watch your mouth, man.
whatever, because you be calling me that too. You call me that for a different reason though, because I'm not as neat as you.
Whatever.
No, but anyway, you talk about fresh. Whatever. It's all good. Feel free to hit the link, sir. Because I would love to get a little bit of clarity from you. So I'm late to the party, but it is my understanding that there is a little bit of a situation between Corey King and our main milkman. And it has resulted into the setup of a boxing match. Is this correct? Fresh?
Oh, you talking to me? Oh, yeah. Huh. I didn't know
Like,
you was
how
talking
is
to me. You was talking so proper. I thought you was on like a business phone call or something. But no,
this?
yeah, that's correct. That's what happened.
Don't play with me. This is how I talk. I speak this way normally. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You're
Yeah.
supposed to box. They put up money and everything. So
So I didn't get to watch Maine's show live, but I did catch it a couple days later. And then I got to watch Corey's show. And I'm like, wait, everything escalated so quick. And I'm just like, what did y'all do to Maine? What did y'all do? Cause for him to be like, I'm about to drop 5K and box somebody, like he's been pushed to a brink, it seems. And I feel like you would know better because you watch consistently. I haven't been watching, but I see now I'm gonna have to get back on my duties, get back in the chat, get back on my moderating duties, and pay attention to what's going on over there at behind the bar. But um, I guess it all started over um Maine calling CK a snitch. And after
no, I
what?
don't think it started from that.
So did
Man,
it start from something else? Because I seen the show.
um,
I seen the show where
yeah,
he, broke all that
right.
down. So explain to me where it started from then, because I'm
In
confused.
my opinion, it started. Man did his content that he does, but just seemed like like I told you before, it just seemed overly aggressive and it just was like disrespectful. So and Corey CK actually came up to my panel a couple of days ago, and basically that's what it was. It was like he was disrespectful with it. So
And I have to agree because I've never this is what struck me. Like I never heard him get at Pink like that. Like he was like so annoyed with the entire situation. And I guess Pink, had something to say.
well,
And
of course, you're gonna have something to say.
of course, I've never heard him like in his eyes, it's always like Pink can never do no wrong. Like no matter what, no matter who she supports, she's still BDB forever. Right. But it was like he was in the midst of being so angry that it was like he lashed out at her. I'm like, yo, like, where are we going? And I think from what I saw, when Zip, came up or whatever, I feel like
Mm,
he explained everything perfectly.
yeah,
He explains everything perfectly.
definitely. Yeah.
I do agree without watching that video and just hearing the audio, it could easily be misconstrued that he was like snitching on a regular civilian, whereas
Right.
it was like a freaking bounty hunter gone ape shit. And he had something to say, and there was a recording to prove it. So I think the recording and the audio brings things into context a whole lot more than just the audio. So I think Zip did a really, really good job um breaking that down. But I don't know. I just couldn't understand why the hell he was so bothered.
Mm.
I was really sitting here like, man, no.
Telling you, I was watching it live. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" But
Okay, so like I said, I look at it kind of like it's a positive and a like I'm still very much confused, but
I
like
don't like it personally.
I look
It's
at it, I
wow.
the only reason why I say a positive because like if it's static like that, like I first of all, I understand why Corey's upset. If it's static like that, instead of it escalating into something in the streets, that can be a situation that'll be good for everybody around. Like that is a very popular thing now. Like, Woods had his whole
That's right. Yeah,
guns down, gloves up event that was very successful. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of times if a lot of these content creators found a way to like express their anger more healthy instead of more, aggressive or resort into the street, that it would be better, but I don't I
mm.
agree. I don't really like it either. Like I just don't
And
know.
the worst, like one of the worst parts of it is that Pink is stuck in the middle of that shit.
Pink
Like
is right in the
that
middle.
shit is crazy, y'all. That shit is fucked up.
Mike Martin, salute. Chicago's finest, salute. Thanks for
Mike,
bye. Obama, salute Obama. I emailed you. Check your email. Um,
But yeah, we was talking about it on the show the other day.
but
I mean, it's pretty much everybody feels type of the same way. Dre, Coach, we all we
I
all
don't.
had a good panel, and a
Mm,
few other people cammed up and paneled up. But
I don't know. It just something. It just seems sketchy. Like I don't know. It just these niggas really gonna fight. Like I ain't trying to be funny. Corey King is an older gentleman. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be a bad look if CK lose.
yeah, yeah,
It's gonna be a real bad look if he lose. Um, I don't feel like Maine has as much to lose. Like he has everything to gain.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't have
But like when Corey pulled up to my show, I was, basically everybody was going for Maine, but the consensus is basically that Maine is younger than him. Corey might be almost 20 years older than Maine or so like that. You know what I mean? So that makes a difference. But it's better than them taking it somewhere they don't need to go. You know what
that
I
it
mean?
needs
Like,
to go, right? And then I'm like,
it's at the end of the day, it's YouTube. Nobody need to get hurt
I
and all
didn't
that
believe
stupid
it. I
shit.
didn't believe it at first. You saw how I kept asking. I'm like, this don't sound right. Like they was just fine. Like how did this get? And I just happened to stumble upon it watching his show back. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this a real? This is a wait a minute, wait a minute. And then when I saw a CK show, I'm like, wait. And I've been in communication with Pink because we've been talking about the cruise and everything. So I'm just like, damn, like I feel bad for her being stuck in the middle of that because she's always been Maine's ride or die when it comes to this YouTube shit. Whether she's here frequently or if, we don't see her for a while. Pink is Pink. Like
Mm.
is BDB royalty in a way. So it just um it bothered me just, the way that he referenced, was like really aggressive with her. That bothered me a little bit. But again, not taking it to the street is better, but I don't know. Boxing people think they could just get in the ring and box. Like you need to have stamina,
And
endurance.
these niggas talking about like three
Right.
minute, three
3
minute
minute
rounds,
rounds,
5 rounds, or something
like
like.
y'all are like even less than amateur.
And
Like
hold on. Yak, Chicago's finest. He said, "Hey, don't start bashing us old fellas. We not washed. I'm probably just as old as you, brother. But the facts is the
no,
facts.
I wasn't saying that way, but
I'm
you
probably
can't
the same age or maybe older than you. Believe it or not.
nah,
But
I
the
wasn't saying it
facts is the
that way.
facts."
Shoot, let me tell you something. Every time I see one of our black men
Well, he probably talking about me too, because I
living
said, CK's older. It's a fact.
whenever our black men are able to celebrate 40s and 50s and 60s, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a blessing. So never come in for the 8, but I'm just looking at it as from the standpoint of boxing. Like I was growing up, I grew up with boxing. Watched it my whole life. My father and brothers were deep into the boxing world, so I really really love and respect the sport. Um But there are certain pairings that people are in classes for a reason. And I realize it's like it would be considered kind of like exhibition, but no, y'all better really think about that because somebody could get hurt. Y'all definitely don't need to do 3-minute rounds. Um Probably 2-minute rounds, maybe 3 rounds max. Yeah, 3, 5 at most. Um, they don't need to be trying to take it to like professional level. How about give them some oversized gloves?
Yeah, I
And
think they're working on all like the details and stuff.
yeah, I need to know because I need a front row. I need to be right there watching that because I don't. You know what? I take that back. I don't want to watch it.
I'm
I
watching
really
that
just
shit.
don't. I don't feel. I don't even feel.
Depending where it take place, I might pull up. Shit,
Well, it got.
that
Let's
shit
see.
gonna be
So
lit.
we're talking about 2 men from the north, so it got to be up there somewhere.
Yeah.
um y'all need a couple months preparation and promotion. So y'all gotta be talking about going into next year, right? I hope. for their sake, because it's not gonna be easy. You gotta train. You gotta like that. Ain't no nah. Because I remember when I was younger and I wanted to box, and my brother was like, "You do not want to do that. You are pretty, and you gonna get cuts and scrapes and bruises all on your face, and you can have concussions, and you can have this, and you can have that." I don't know. It just always looked fascinating to me, but it's a lot more to it than people think. You gotta hop around. You gotta stay out them corners and shit. All right, y'all. Are y'all sure we can't find another way to resolve this? They can both give me 5K a piece and we could talk.
You stupid.
Uni-
The
United
therapist.
Nations, this is the United Nations of what I called it? The
Like,
United Nations of Lady Fresh.
yeah.
And I've always wanted to do an episode where I could do conflict resolution with two people who have conflict. But they got to be willing to do it and willing to listen to one another. But I have never been able to do it because I don't have anybody who's willing to listen to one another.
Well, I don't know. I hopefully it'll just calm down and they'll just don't do that shit. The only thing is they put up money already. That's the only thing that
So
I'm
you
like,
don't want the fight to happen.
nah, I don't want the niggas to be fighting.
Hold on, I
Shit is
think
whack.
we have a guest here. Chicago's finest. Is that you?
Man, how y'all doing today?
What's up with you, yeah?
You can
Man,
you
what's up, chillin', man? Just saluting y'all.
Oh, okay,
And want to
okay.
salute the two bros, man. They going in the ring doing it like adults. Best man win in the ring, and man, everybody make it home safely. And man, it's left there, man. We gotta respect it. That's all. I'd rather see it like that, and everybody make it home than it go escalate to some other stuff, you know.
Right. Hey, Lady Fresh.
I agree with that.
Lady Fresh. I know who he's safe. I know who he is.
Okay, I got you. Okay, no, I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Like I kind of like I get it. I respect it being done that way more than it possibly escalating because I don't know CK, but I'm cool with Pink, and so that being her partner, he cool in my books. But Maine, Maine is my brother. At the end of the day, and I just want everybody to be safe. I want everybody. So as long as it's done correctly and it's safe,
Exactly.
if I gotta act as manager and be reading these contracts and stuff, y'all call me because I'm good with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no doubt.
I just want
I
everybody.
respect both bros. You know what I mean? I want to see both of them, man, make it home. Man, it's entertainment for the people. And man, it might get some of these other dudes to take it into the
That's
ring,
what
man,
I
instead
said
of
the other day. I
doing
said
all
the
the
same
SMD
thing.
and then violating each other. Take it to the ring, man. Get it off your chest and leave
I
it
know
there.
that's a good point. That is a good point because it could be a very good example set.
And then they making money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
If it's done correctly, it could be a trickle effect in a positive manner in the sector. So I'm just, pray for everybody that everybody make it home safe and everything done correctly. And there's no BS after or before,
You're right.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm just one of the old heads, man, that want to see everybody win, man, for real.
Yeah, no, big facts.
But man, salute y'all channel though. I've been to chat, man. Just saying what's up to you.
All right, well, thanks
we
for
appreciate that, man.
Man, y'all come check my channel out as well. I got great content, man.
Okay, yeah, I see you around the YouTube streets. I didn't know you had a channel though. I'll pull up and see what's up.
I'm one of the goats when it comes to the music, man. I'm a 20+ year veteran on the mic, man, and I tell my story, share my music, man. And, it's all facts, no lies, man.
We gotta check you out. I'm gonna get your link and circulating it.
Everything. You got Chicago's finest. Yeah, all platforms, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Check me out though.
I definitely will.
Man, y'all be safe.
All right, you too.
Do the same.
Yeah, so I didn't really look at it that way. I guess he made a really good point that it could potentially become something that people, YouTube and otherwise look towards as opposed to, just being in the street and resorting to real violence. Mike Martin said it ain't a fight though; it's a boxing match, and they both ain't in their feelings. And that was my thing too. Like I wanted to.
Hey, Mike, pull up, Mike. Hit the link.
I get, Maine kind of went off the deep end a bit. I think he jumped the gun a little bit, but I know when Maine is passionate about something, there ain't no stopping him. But I don't feel like it's something that him and Corey can't get past. And as long as like going into it, their goal isn't truly to hurt one another. Like that's my thing, because it's different when people go into a something like this with the intention of like really bringing harm to somebody. Like I hear him say, "I'm that mook ass," and all
Well,
that.
like I said, I think after time, I think they might just let it go and just let that shit go. You know what I mean? Is it they shit is flared up right now. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
so
This ain't sitting right with me 100%.
this shit is crazy.
You
I'm
know,
saying that.
if they work out the terms and it's some good shit, then I'll fall in line. But I just some ain't sitting right. It's just in the back of my mind, something just ain't right. I don't like it. Uh,
Nope.
Omniverse Gaming salute, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Omniverse. Yeah. Peace. Yeah, she just dropped the link. So if anybody got an opinion, just want to just talk about it, hit the link.
I want CK and Maine to hit the link. That's what I want.
Oh, he was in the chat.
That's what I want.
Hey, yo, main man, hit the
I
chat.
want.
Hit the link.
I just I don't know. Well, I was like I said, I caught it a couple days after. So it just was all so fast to me. Like it was just like, wait, they beef. Wait. He said, what the pink sugar? Wait, they fight. Wait, what? Like it really was a lot. Fast. I need to get back to behind the bar. Like I done had my little vacation from
Like I
YouTube.
was saying on the show the other day, he been on like a rampage lately. He been challenging mad people to fight and like he wild. I don't know what's going on with that nigga. Like I
So
said, I
all
don't
right,
think
so who challenged who to this fight?
um well shit, Maine was doing what he did. He finally dropped the link for Corey. Corey's like, I'll fuck you up and da da da. He's like,
Right.
yo, I'll pull up. And then Maine talking about like he just said he was doing too much, involving Pink. Like she got my ass, she know my ass. Like it was just too much for me, And then he was like, matter of fact, I won't even. Which I respect Corey for that. He was like, I won't even pull up to y'all. You got kids in the family. I'll meet you somewhere. I'll beat your ass. So Maine was like, whatever. Like nigga, I put money on it. So that's basically how it started.
Omni, open your camera real quick. I just need to verify who you are before I put you up on the panel. Nobody else can see you but me. All right, just making sure it was you, bro. All right, I'm gonna put you up on the stage.
All right, I
Hey,
appreciate you. Yeah,
what's up?
yeah.
You finally got a
Nothing.
chance to
Chilling.
hit
I'm
my
chilling.
panel.
Finally. I'm honored. What's up, fellas? What's up with community? What's up? How everybody doing?
Good.
Everybody
What's up
good.
with you?
We just in here talking
Nothing.
about you know, our broski wanting to box it out.
I honestly don't find anything wrong with that. We adults, so if I feel offended by any man, I feel if that I respect, I would be like, yo, let's talk it out. If we can't talk it out, then we got to get these hands. If these hands don't work it out, then there's something other than that that's going on, something deeper than rap. So yeah, I think that the fight was necessary to find out what's deeper. You know, if
Yeah,
you feel
maybe.
like you can't, yeah, I'm listening.
No, I said, yeah, maybe you're right. And like the gentleman before you said, it's better than resorting to the street.
But you know what? Him just
Yeah,
saying that, we don't know what, like we were saying, a few people, like, we don't know what happened behind the scenes either.
very much so.
Because like I said, for Maine to attack him like that, it's just like for what? So something I don't know. You know what I mean? That's the question.
Yeah, but
But I thought,
we've seen him get high headed like that before, though.
Okay, so it's a repetitive. So I'm not gonna. I don't know who you're talking about, but it sounds like this person is emotional because you might get heated about something, you know. So you got to know who you're dealing with. You know, you got to know who you're dealing with.
I'm gonna play that for you, Maine.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a content creator, and a part of his job is to be emotional sometimes. Like it's a part of his character. Like we
Yeah,
know.
but if once you bring it physical, it's a wrap. Like, like you got
Yeah,
to be
but
heavily
I guess
about
that's
that.
the whole. I guess that's the whole point of the boxing match is to avoid it being like
Oh,
a.
they put the gloves on, so I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was
yeah.
fisticuffs.
No. This is like a event.
Oh, that's. Did it happen? Did I miss it?
Uh, Nah, no. This is something that's in the works. So we were just kind of
Oh
talking about.
wow,
Yeah, it's
wow.
something that's.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Like I said, I totally respect him for coming with his money. He put his money where his mouth was, and that's something really big for me because people always come for him in the manner of like, you know what I mean? This nigga always got something to say, da 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 da. Be about it. You know what I mean? And he proved
Mm-hmm.
he he can be about it. He dropped his bag. So I mean he both gentlemen are to be saluted for that
I
aspect of it.
concur.
Yeah, I just, I don't know. That's my
Yo,
bro.
yo, yo. I honestly, personally, you know, I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Harlem and Staten Island, and the whole New York City. You already know New York. Shout out to New York to everybody. But but this is how I was raised: was to talk it out. If we got a discrepancy and we want to fight, why not? Why not do the boxing gloves? You know, back in the day, I remember slot boxing was a thing. You know,
Mm,
slot boxing was the whole summertime thing. Now, wintertime, you get your ear hole busted. You know what I mean? That you get the whole face sting and stuff. But like for them to bring it to that note, it is honestly commercial. Once you want, instead of being like, all right, say less and holler on a personal, this all off the rip, it seems like it's orchestrated and it's respectful. I don't
mm,
see any big rigmarole behind it. It's just two
right.
men, one calling somebody out, and the other one like, "I say
All
less."
right, I got you. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we
But
gonna
I'm gonna
find
exit
out.
thing left.
We gonna get
Yo,
to the bottom of this because my
please,
spidey senses is tingling.
I need you to
Mm.
post this. I need you, Breezy, there too, bro.
Mm.
I need you there. I want to see your
Mm.
little. I want to see
Yeah,
it all,
yeah,
man.
we definitely will. We definitely will. But nah, thank you so much for pulling up. I appreciate your input. Um, we're gonna
Likewise, man.
drop the link so that if somebody else wants to come up and give their opinion on the situation, they can. But we definitely gonna be following this very closely.
Mm.
Thanks again, Omni, for pulling up. Appreciate you.
Yeah, salute. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Huh.
Commercial. Yeah, that was a good word.
Seven Deuce, what up, baby?
Big
Seven
72
Deuce.
Ski. I heard you was a little spicy on your show this morning. I miss I be missing everything. Oh my god, Lady Breeze is a square now. It's so hot. Look, I took my jacket off. I don't never have my own.
That's that Jack. You in the
Oh
back.
yeah. I didn't even drink that much. It's the wine, actually. Look.
Oh yeah. Come on.
So okay. So you know me, I got a business mind. Are there undercards? Like what's happening? We got to do we have a
I
female?
know on the show the other day,
Female?
like two, three different people
We
challenge
need
each other.
yeah,
Someone challenged me, but I don't
it
have
needs
to
to
fight.
be we need some undercards. We need a female boxing match, and then we need we can get some arm wrestling up in there. We need
Mm.
any
All this shit going on in YouTube, all the beefing, it shouldn't be hard to
right.
find that.
Listen, if they are already gonna do this, it might as well be an event. Don't nobody want to come see just one fight. So you gotta, rev it up a little bit. You gotta add, get some excitement behind that thing. Get you some, get you two females up there to duke it out. Maybe get them some oversized boxing gloves and some cute little shorts and tank top, and let them knock each other around. Look at me, look at me. That ain't right.
Well, we'll
What's
see.
story? Salute, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you won't get on me for being away for a week, but I'm trying. I'm getting better.
Who's that? Oh, Bond. What up, Bond?
Salute,
Salute.
bro. Um, so they both dropped their bags. So all right, so I mean, when are we supposed to hear more about this? Like when we gotta everything else moving so fast? We got a date, we got a location. What we doing?
I think they from last when they was on the show, they said they was gonna figure it out.
They about to do a whole pay-per-view event, huh? What's up, fresh
We'll
feet?
see.
I'm
We'll
just
see.
clocking out on my job and
It sound all good. It says the dates start moving closer.
yes, and like, see, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. This is my thing. I don't want nobody to get fucking hurt, Breezy, because people think you can just jump in a ring and box. Boxing and fighting are two different things. Okay? When you invite somebody to box, you're basically saying that you are going to take the time to prepare yourself, condition yourself, train, take it seriously. Like no smoking, no drinking, none of
That's
that.
why I was say they both be drinking and shit.
Yeah, like, and then you father time. Listen. I'm not taking no shots or nothing, but he is a man of a certain age, and like that is not a game. You really got to be prepared to go into a
Yeah,
ring.
we all spoke. That's why we said we all went. But let me tell you something too. If you ain't never been punched in your face, and you wait till you almost 35 or whatever man is to get punched in your face, so what's your reaction gonna be? You know, you know, you never got punched when you get. How Mike Tyson said it. Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the fucking face.
Ugh.
Corey probably got some power behind his punch. Because from what
I,
I understand, he used to be, he was good with his hands. From what I heard, I don't know much about him, but so it's crazy. Like I said, I think the person that had the most stamina is going to win the fights. Man got an edge because he's much younger.
he's
But
younger, and he been working out a lot lately, so he has been learning to condition his body. That
man,
is,
that nigga put up a video with him playing basketball with his son, some kids, and he was fucking
I
winded.
did see that. He was
he
look.
stopped getting on that
People would
treadmill.
run
He
up
looked
and
at
down the
winded
court.
as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people run up and
Hey,
down the
man, it's still time to pull out, kid. For real. Mm.
I wonder what Woods would say about this. That's his thing. He
When they did the boxing, that was in Texas, right? That was in Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
Dallas, right?
He got a whole he that's what he do is
Mm.
put forth events like this. But I've heard him say a lot of times that people will think they can just jump in the ring. Like that is a common thing that people say these days. Like, nigga, let's box. And like I said, it's cool. It sounds all good and everything. Like, yeah, they not putting up a gun. You know what I mean? Like it's better to do it this way, but somebody could really get hurt. So they gotta really take all that stuff into um that's taking it to a different level. You got to really be prepared, prepare for, because man, and that Woods event
Well,
is actually really, really,
well,
really
me and you need to get together and try to get some kind of gambling thing going to take some bets and shit.
oh yeah. Look, I'm letting Maine and CK know I'm going to find a way to profit off of y'all. Nah, but seriously, all jokes aside, like, if they decide to go through with this, I just hope that, whoever puts it together, that it's done right, and that,
Yeah.
you know, everybody is safe at the end of the day. Like somebody really could get hurt. So
Yeah.
and if they are still really, really angry with each other at that point, somebody will get hurt. So like,
Yeah.
um, hopefully I'm hoping they can resolve it and it don't have to be. But I mean, once money and contracts and stuff get
Yeah, like I said, that's the only thing. Them putting up the money is like, damn. Like,
right, and it seems
one
like that went very quick.
that's the most important part of everything, the money. And that's done. So like I said, hopefully cooler heads will prevail and it just they just dead it. That shit is because that shit still got me bugging. It's crazy. Under control. Maine the milkman.
You know what?
Always in some
You
shit,
know what? You know what?
That nigga always in some shit.
72. Really? That's not nice.
But yo, I mean, this shit getting like a lot of attention. So hopefully, like everyone's saying, hopefully they can make a bag off of it. They can shake hands at the end of it and dead that shit and just move on. And
I need them to get
that'll be the blueprint for everybody else to do it and shit.
I tell them what. We got the cruise in July. How about we just get off the boat in Cozumel, put them niggas in the ring in Mexico, and just let these niggas go ape shit right there in the middle of Mexico.
I don't know about that. Corey might try to throw that nigga off the boat before we get there.
I'm saying though, we can keep them apart.
Wow.
If it's a bag involved, motherfuckers gonna be on their best behavior. I say we turn the cruise into a boxing event. Right there on the cruise, I go ahead and I'll reserve an area on the ship. I work it out with Carnival to have an exhibition bout on the cruise ship. And Maine the Milkman and CK can get it on right then and there. International waters.
Wow.
I'm bugging, right? Just call me Donna King. Nah, but I'm joking about that because they'll fuck around and go to jail in Mexico. But don't fuck up my cruise, y'all. Because we all supposed to cruise together, and this is throwing in a little glitch in my plans. You know what I mean? But I hope they can squash it before that it gets to that because I honestly don't want to see these niggas box. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I want them to squash it. It's CK and Maine and Pink. Like I think that's what bothers me the most is that she's right there in the middle, and it's messed up because her allegiance is gonna be to her man. That's her man. And Maine kind of jumped out the window a little bit. I think that might not be the popular opinion, but the way that Zip broke it
It
down,
just came off disrespectful. Like I said, that's my only issue with it. Like you didn't have to do. You could have made the same fucking points
made
without disrespecting that man
all of
like
the
that. That shit was
extra.
retarded, yo.
But when Maine get that's one thing I'll say he's the same across the board.
He has put his foot in his mouth plenty of times. So yeah.
Yes,
plenty of times. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
But it goes to show, like Maine, he's not what's the word? He don't discriminate. So they was cool. Him and CK, as far as I knew, they ain't have no issues. And he's tight with Pink. So the fact that he could turn up like that on him like that for, violating something that he believed was what it was, then that goes to show you that he doesn't discriminate. Like he's going to evaluate a situation. He's going to give you his feeling about it, no matter who you are. It doesn't matter. Like that's just, and so
and I get it. That's all I was saying on the show. I get it. That's what he does. That's what he started off in YouTube doing.
Is
but
that the
way he way he
that
did it was
milkman?
trash.
Hold on. That's the milkman.
I'm so emotional
Was
and
just
This
I
singing
nigga a piece of
can't
shit,
let
yo.
go.
that.
I am trying to hold on to you.
We was just singing that at karaoke the other night.
I need to
What
go get
time
another
is it, guys,
drink.
man?
I'll be
I'm at
back.
work.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me talk to Maine real
I
quick.
got a few minutes. What's going on?
Maine.
Hey, yo, Breezy.
He going
Hey,
to
yo,
go.
Breezy.
You stuck with me. He went to go make a drink.
Oh,
You stuck with
what's
me.
going on? What's
This
going on,
is
Lady Fresh?
the fresh perspective. So you stuck with me.
Talk to
Maine.
me.
I take a couple months off from YouTube, and I come back and you in a boxing match now.
Hey, man, something got to give, man. Something got to give. You know what I
Who
mean?
did it? Who did it? Who did it? Because I'm gonna beat
Every
him up for you.
every goddamn body. You know what I mean? And I tell you,
That's
enough
what
is enough,
I
and it
feel.
is what
I
it
knew
is.
I was right. I knew I was right. Breezy. They pushed you to the brink, didn't they?
Don't push me, cause I'm close to
Close
the
to
edge. I'm trying
yeah,
not to lose
to
my
lose.
touch.
Uh, no. But I said I was like they pushed him. They put because he tired of the bullshit. He tired of the like. I feel like it's bigger than CK. Like watching you in that video, I was like, this don't even. It wasn't sitting right with me. I felt like it was more
Right.
than just what you witnessed or what you thought was happening. It just felt like it was more to me. And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't want nobody to get hurt.
All right, here's the exclusive. You ready?
I get an exclusive.
Well, I already spoke to Coach about it a few days ago, but here goes the exclusive. So Behind the Bar has been doing YouTube. In March, it'll be 6 years in March.
Okay.
I'm winding down to my retirement, and I told myself before I get up out of here, I'm going out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they're gonna remember Behind the Bar in YouTube history as the first guy to get in the ring and get the scrapping. You know what I mean? He got tired of people trying to make fun of him for being a model citizen, never going to prison, no felonies, and I got to do it for the civilians because people that went to jail think swear that people with 9 to 5s never been to prison are pussy, and I got a point to prove. So there it is. Got it.
Well,
Okay, so
I'll give it to you. You definitely went in the lines then when you went to Queen's Flip by yourself. And so I already knew like
but
you'll pull up.
CK.
Hey, I know you know the rules
But
of
hold
being
on
man.
though. Hold on. Can I finish? Yeah, so he pulled up the Queen's Flip. And guess who had some shit to say about this whole ordeal today?
Oh yeah, did you hear it, Maine?
Play
Would
the
you like?
audio, Breezy.
I'm gonna play. Oh no, I got it for you.
That's
I got it for you. I got
yo,
it. I got
this
it.
nigga always is some shit, yo.
Let me pull it up. Let me cue it up for you. Let me cue it up for you. I do have it.
Yeah,
I've been
hey
trying to
y'all,
tell
this
y'all these big name people follow me in the bushes, but they don't never want to give me a helping hand to get my platform where it needs to be at. You know what I mean? That's one of my biggest issues with YouTube. I feel as though like these platforms you watch it behind the bar, love behind the bar, but hate on behind the bar at the same
it's a
time.
fact. It's a fact because that's the second time Flip said something about it. But he funny
It's
as hell.
not just
Like
Flip,
I don't
bro.
fuck with that nigga. But
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play it
play
for you.
that shit. Yeah,
Hold on,
play
hold
that
on,
shit.
hold on. Listen.
I don't watch niggas. See, the problem is y'all want me to watch niggas.
Y'all can hear it.
Watch niggas. The only thing I saw that's funny, I'm gonna give credit to, and I didn't want to do this because I don't fuck with the nigga really. I sent somebody. I said it's his crib, but I gotta give it up for Maine the Milkman. Why? Because Maine, I was driving from out of town. He popped up on my timeline. That shit with him and CK was hilarious. Yo, nah, son. That shit, I don't fuck with that nigga, son. Like, cause he just, I went to Queens for the studio. Man, stop it, man. Like nobody. He keeps saying that shit, and I laugh at it. It's cute. I think it's cute. I think everybody know how it happens when people come into the studio, and he was respectful for the most part, man. But that nigga show had me. I watched the whole shit. I watched the whole shit. I watched the whole shit. I thought that shit was hilarious. I like the shit with CK. CK told the nigga like that shit was mad funny, nigga. That shit was mad funny. You know what I mean? And yeah, salute.
All right, that was Queen's Flip. Him chiming on CK and Maine the Milkman. So Maine, let me get this straight. So you telling me you deciding to jump out the window right now because you're planning to retire? Where that nigga go?
Yeah, I'm here, man. My Bluetooth just died on me. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, and that's exactly right what you just said. Absolutely. I'm winding down to get back to my normal life or my normal family and all that type of shit. And yeah, YouTube is just it was a big waste of time for me. I didn't the millions that I expected to make when I first started YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So rather than waste my life on YouTube, I'm gonna sit in the bleachers next year.
Are you being funny?
No, I'm serious.
So you expected to make millions on YouTube?
That's what I thought. That was my vision in 2018. I told myself by 2020, no later to be rich off of YouTube.
Why is this the first time ever hearing you say this?
That's the first time I ever said this publicly.
Okay, see, my spidey senses, they all over the place right now. Something just ain't. You're okay. We'll be talking behind the scenes because something is just off. You were the main person that told
Think
us.
about it, ladies first. Listen to this. YouTube just demonetized me last month. I don't even know why they just demonetized me.
Did they?
And the more subscribers I get and the more views I get, the less cash apps I get. The last live I did, that live I did with CK, I got I think $25. Like I'm not gonna be working on YouTube for pennies. You know what I mean? Like YouTube is a place where, especially the sector that I'm currently covering right now, it's like them motherfuckers don't
Well,
support
the
their
sector that
content
I
creators.
was going to say, the sector that you're currently covering, they don't. As far as I know, they're not like they're not the monetary type. Oh my god, you got a lot of sound.
I know, I know. Let me drop down and try to connect my Bluetooth. I'll be
Okay,
back.
all right, yeah. So, the section that he is catering to right now, they don't strike me as the type that is very heavily monetarily supportive. You're muted,
They're
sir.
not supporters. They're
Right.
not there to
So,
support you. They're
so
there
when
to watch
you're
the
saying,
fuck shit. That's what they're
oh,
there for.
right. So when Maine is looking at the fact that he's not receiving the same type of cash apps, he's not receiving that same type of support. I think he needs to look at the fact of the type of content that he used to do and what his core audience likes to watch. What your original core audience enjoyed watching. Look at those shows that you got the majority of your cash apps for. Look at the shows that you've seen a lot of financial support. Maybe not as many numbers because you didn't have all the strangers in the chat, but you had your core audience who would constantly support you monetarily because of look at the content you were putting out. Now, when you do a shift midway through and you change your content, then you're gonna see some differences. You might see core audience falling off a little bit. You might see, other people coming in, but they may not be drawn to you to support you monetarily like your core audience was doing when you were producing that particular type of content. So I think that's where you see the disconnect with
All right,
that.
so here's the gift and the curse. Here's the gift and the curse about what you just said. When I do what I used to do and what my core audience appreciated, yes, I did receive more money, but I got less subscribers. Like subscribers wouldn't come in as much. But when I
Right.
cover the dirty sector, yeah, less get cash app, but more subscribers will come in, and there more views will come in. So it's to me, it's like it's the yin and the yang of what it is with YouTube. So how I look at it like this: here I am. am doing what I have to do, busting my ass to try to make the most creative, most original content out there, and all I see is people stealing all my ideas, not giving me credit for it. I feel like I'm wasting my time on YouTube. You know, like I'm 36 years old. I'll be 40 in a few years, and I don't see myself doing this anymore for $25 a show. I know I'm worth more than that. So
Right.
sometimes work. You know what I'm doing right now for a living. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to pay. That's why that $2 drop. It never gets played out in my mind because I really don't need the money. But I know for sure that I'm not going to be working for free anyway. So at the end of the day, you know, I want to go on to bigger and better things. Like and YouTube isn't where I want to go.
Let me ask you one question. And this is a very important question because it's something that you always told me to keep in the back of my mind.
I
Is
don't
you
Yeah.
love it anymore. It's not fun. It's not
YouTube
fun
still,
anymore. But go ahead.
is YouTube still fun for you?
No, no.
So if YouTube isn't fun for you anymore, that should be the reason you hang it up. Is because it's
Yes,
not for you anymore. I personally
yes.
think
That's
you have a lot to offer. I've watched you grow significantly, and I don't think it's unusual for people to kind of change gears and directions in what they do, especially if they see something else working that wasn't working before. But it seems like no matter what, there's going to be a trade off. You're either going to sell your soul to get the subs, or you're going to stay true to the content that you want to produce and have a smaller audience. Like it always seems like people come to that crossroad and they have to figure out which way to go. I never thought one day that you would allow that to force you to quit. But if it's not fun for you anymore, then you got to take the advice that you've given all of us
Mm.
so many times over the years. Then you have to stop doing it because at the end of the day, what we're going to see is you resort to being okay going out with a bang in a boxing match where you could potentially get hurt, or you are settling for covering the dirty section of YouTube because it gets you 1,500 views in a couple of hours, as opposed to the core audience getting you $500 worth of cash apps and you producing content that you like and love. You know what I mean? So I don't want to see you go out fucked up. If you gonna go out on your terms, but don't go out in a like a crash out type of situation because you built way too much. You put too many of us on and put too much into us as content creators to go out like that. You see what I'm saying? You got a whole legacy that you leaving behind, and
right, right, right.
it's not too many other content creators that can look at what they've done and say that they've done that for other people. You got the drunkles, you got the fresh perspective, you got the freshes, you got people who came from behind the bar that look up to the process that you took. You know what I mean? It wasn't easy. I know it wasn't. I seen the struggle for you. You know what I mean? But just I'm just gonna give you back what you gave me, and that's just staying true to yourself. If you think it's time to hang it up, then do it. But definitely don't crash out. I don't want you to crash
That's
out.
the craziest thing. I said the same thing to him when me, him, and Willie was on the phone, but you said it so eloquently.
Of
That's the
course.
only difference. Hey man, my only thing, like if you're gonna do that shit, the freshest needs your channel.
Oh yeah.
The fresh.
I might give it away. I might give it away. You know what I'm saying? I might give it.
Let us get that 15,000.
Shit, that shit gonna dwindle down out. They're gonna be like, it's back to 500. He done gave her a ready-made station, ready-made channel, and then back down to 500. But just,
What's funny? I never even thought about when I just delete the channel or what. I never thought about what I'll do. I never thought about it.
you keep the channel and you just replay your content. And if you feel like getting up and being Maine the fucking milkman every now and again, you get up and be Maine the milkman every now and again. Like just because you may not produce content every day, don't mean you gotta let your channel die or even give it away to anybody. You know what I mean? You may just change up. You ain't got to be on this bitch
Right.
every. You ain't got to be on this bitch every day. Like, you know what I mean. You already come on. You know when you feeling it. You have been very you've been very structured in like when you come on and being true to coming on when you feel like it and not just doing it just because. Like these content creators, I know for a fact they come on every day because they chasing to get the the financial gain, or they're trying to. But you still come on when you feel like it. You don't force yourself to do it, and so um,
Let me tell you
you
something real quick. Doing content, I don't know if you experience this, Lady Fresh, but it takes a toll on your mental health. And even though I say it's therapeutic for me, sometimes the stuff that goes on that happens, some of it is actually realistic, and it starts having you think negative thoughts in your mind and affects your real life.
I get it.
So, sometimes, I sit back and I be thinking, is it really worth it? If it's affecting me, as far as, emotionally and dealing with with my mental, I want this to affect me in my personal life and shit like that. So it's like, sometimes it's not really worth it. You know what I mean? Especially, like I said, if I'm not getting anything out of it, it's not worth it.
Right. Nah, if you really feel that way, then that you definitely you got to listen to yourself. I mean, don't nobody know Maine the Milkman better than Maine the Milkman at the end of the day, right? Um, I don't know how many times you've called and checked on me or text me and check on me, and you've told me a lot of the same things that I am telling you right now. So, um, at the end of the day, if it's not fun for you anymore and it's really making you feel like it's affecting you in a way that you don't want it to affect you, then it's time. Even if it's not retirement, it just means it's time for you to do something. It has to
Let
be
me give you an
different.
example. Give you an example. Sometimes it's hard for me to turn off the main and milkman character in my real life. Does that make sense?
Yep, I've
See,
heard
the way you see
actors say that many times.
right. So the way you see me acting on the show and talking on the show is sometimes the way I'm talking in my real life and acting in my real life. And sometimes I don't know how to turn off that character. So it's kind of like Maine the Milkman has kind of become a part of me, and I don't know how to really, you know, between the two sometimes or get back to my normal self. And I know that sounds weird, but it is what it is.
Nope, it sounds human. And when you play a character for so long, it's only natural for it to become a part of your real life. At the end of the day, they're not different people. They're still one person. They still the same person. It's just when to turn it on and when to turn it off. And sometimes those lines get blurred. There was a popular daytime actor who played on General Hospital, and he suffers from bipolar disorder. And he said that many times that he would carry his character from General Hospital into his real life. And he was playing a gangster, like he was like a gangster, one of the biggest gangsters on TV, and he was carrying it into his real life. So I've heard that story before. Salute, Barn, salute. You muted.
Yo, oh, what up?
Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe for your girl one good time.
I met some great people through YouTube. All y'all, everybody on the panel actually met in real life. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all.
Hear you now.
You so low.
You sound. I know between what BDB got going on in his background.
My joint still sound crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You sound like you in the middle of an exorcism over there. Hold on. I'm muted, man. What you say? We can hear you now. I'm muted, man. Okay, I'm sure he can hear you now. Yeah. You at work? Oh, him retiring? Well, Barnes, I will say, as much as I don't want to hear that either, he always taught me that if YouTube stop being fun for you, if it's not fulfilling the purpose for you, then it's time to go.
No,
So,
I just want to chime in what he was saying about the whole, sometimes this shit play a little mental mental illness on people where it don't, it takes some.
well, hold on one second, Barnes. Y'all can't hear Barnes talk at all.
Can't hear me?
Wait, the chat is saying, Mike Martin said he can't hear you at all. Hold on, Mike. He's trying to make some adjustments. You are very low. Breezy, can you hear him at all? You muted too.
It's low. I
It's
can
low.
hear him, but it's low. Yeah, it's low. He might have to turn his mic up in the settings.
All right. I think he's trying to work on something. Okay. Well, hopefully he'll come back up. I'm gonna drop the link again. But I understand everything Maine is saying though. Like I get it. And I've watched you like kind of transition from doing certain type of content into exploring other types of content. And I can see that just the type of content that it just seems like it would be overwhelming. It seems like it would be a lot to keep up with, different personalities, different people beefing with people. Like this seems like a lot of drama kind of filled into it. And even though Maine is a character, he never struck me as the type that thrives off of drama. And there's certain sectors in YouTube that thrive from drama. And
But
Maine
I
is
don't think he's thriving. It's more or
right.
less like
Some
every
people
day is an attack. Like not only him, anybody that's part of that sector,
right.
somebody's
That's
gonna
not his
attack you
thing.
every day, and you get tired of that shit.
You
That's
get
why
tired of
I stay away from that shit.
That's why I don't really get how some people can do it. Like
Yeah,
that's a
some people can. Some
everyday.
people can.
He's not truly vested into that type of content. So it's natural that it's affecting him like this.
Well, I know you were saying the Maine the Milkman character, and he said it, but we've been around each other twice, and it ain't no difference to me. It's the same person.
Well, it is. It's one
It's the
person.
same person to
You know,
me. I
you got
mean,
the character you turn
especially
on.
while he was saying like, I get it, but I kind of don't because I don't really see a difference
No, I
in
understand.
Maine the Milkman and Jermaine.
No.
I don't
Well,
see a difference.
I know the difference because I understand what he means.
Yeah,
As far
yeah.
as that character, Maine the Milkman, and how he reacts to things, how he responds to things, how he talks to people, how he, may talk to women on the platform versus how he would talk to women in real life. How this and how that. Like, I understand what he means that sometimes he carries that from the show
Yeah,
to his real life.
yeah.
And that's not always a healthy thing to do, especially if your character is very different from who you are. There are some people whose characters are really, really different than who they are in real life.
Yeah.
His kind of merge a little bit. You know what I mean? And when I say like he's the same person.
His character has less tact. It's basically saying just less tact with his character.
He's just and it's
Right,
just
but he's still the same person to me. He's,
and the fact that he can even identify that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a growth. That's he's growing beyond that. You know what I mean? But I just like my whole thing is I just don't want him to crash out.
We talking about this nigga. I forgot he right there on the panel.
Yeah, I'm listening to y'all. I just don't want my background.
Nah, go ahead.
I forgot you was right there. I just looked up like, oh shit, fucking panel.
Well,
Yeah, but it was a hell of a. Listen, I'm never gonna forget these past 5.5, 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can look at this. I see a lot of this stuff in my hard drive, a lot of my shows. I can look back at this 10, 20 years from now and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. You know.
But you do
Yeah.
realize that you start talking about retiring at this time of year every year. And I'm not taking light anything that you're saying because I do. I
That's a
honestly feel
fact.
something. I
That's a
feel
fact.
something different this go round.
I do too, yeah.
But
Yeah, but I
but
ain't gonna pay no attention
I
to that
just
nigga.
wanted to point out to you that you do start talking about retirement every year, right around October, November. You notice that?
Right.
He
Right.
said,
Yeah. And you know what's funny? This year in 2023, according to my analytics, I gained over 8,000 subscribers in the past 10 months. But my views don't reflect that. You know what I'm saying? It's like 1,000 subscribers, but how does that accumulate to views? It doesn't. How does that accumulate to money? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It really don't. Like my last YouTube check, what was it, Breezy? Again, I sent you the screenshot. What was it, Breezy? You remember what it was?
I think like $137 or some shit like that.
$137, right? I had a YouTube check, and then last month they demonetized me. I had like
That's
$100 in
crazy.
my account. I had $100 in my YouTube account, and YouTube demonetized me, which means they keep the money. You know what I'm saying? They don't even cash you out.
did they give
So
you
you
a
know,
reason?
it's like, man,
Did they give you a reason?
gave me like a cliche reason. Yeah, you're not following the community guidelines, blah blah blah. But I'm going to assume they're talking about the music.
Mm.
Yeah. So and what's behind the bar without music? I I don't want to do the show without music. That makes the music. You know, I wouldn't say it makes behind the bar, but it's a very important part of behind the bar is the music. But you know,
Right.
it is what it is.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet until I see what goes on because you retiring,
Yeah,
you wild, yeah, you wild.
y'all gonna be breaking it because my last show, I told myself my last show, I'm actually gonna take apart the bar on my last show. Like I'm literally gonna like disassemble the entire bar on the show so everybody can see that this shit
Wow.
ain't real. And bar part that y'all see, I'm
That
gonna
this
take a
shit.
sledgehammer to that.
You know what he's
You
saying,
gonna
right?
take a sledgehammer to it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit! Wow,
That,
you
that
wild.
bar is not like a portable bar. That shit is
You're doing
installed
the
in the walls, on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
now you're
Hmm.
doing the
and it
most.
is.
That's a nice bar. Don't you entertain your family and friends down there?
Nah, I'm gonna turn that shit to an office.
Get the fuck out of here, man! You must think I got dummy written across my goddamn forehead. You ain't about to
Since
turn
your
that.
husband,
You're not
since
about
your
to turn
husband
that.
right there, I ain't gonna say what I want to
Oh, so that's how we getting down
say.
there,
Hold
boy.
on, whoa, what? I'm
All
trying to
right,
watch this game. What that nigga
that's
say?
all right. I got you, my ninja, my
Hold on. Rewind.
Wow. He said, "Does it look like I got dumpy written across my forehead?" I said, "I won't have a response to that, but your husband is right there."
Oh, you stupid.
I, I was gonna have a joke, but I ain't gonna do that.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey, you already? You ain't got no tack and doing no saying. No, go ahead, go out with a bang, nigga.
yeah, you really gonna go out, nigga?
Yeah, idiot.
He gonna really go out. We gonna go out. He ain't gonna have to worry about CK ass, goddamn it, because I'm
Right.
first.
I'll be right in CK corner. Fuck out of here.
Shit. Yeah, Breezy and CK corner, you in trouble.
But y'all, man, thanks for having me on the show. You know what I mean? Y'all stay tuned with more details on what's going on with this boxing event.
I'll talk to you in a minute, kid. Stay safe on the road.
All right, my bro and sis. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, later.
You know, I was calling bullshit before, but I'm really calling bullshit now. It's all bullshit.
I don't know. Like I said,
I call bullshit.
the money thing is like, wow.
I call bullshit.
Mm, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. You'll see. I ain't entertaining that nonsense. I'm glad he pulled up though. And said how he felt. Uh, and I do understand a lot of what he said. I haven't lost my desire and passion for uh what is this? Content creation, right? Not yet anyway. But I take a lot of what he taught me very seriously as far as like making sure I still enjoy it. I have fun. I said the biggest thing for me was like it was taken away from me. It was taken away from me because of my illness. You know what I mean? Like it was taken from me. Not being able to do the show, not having the energy to do the show, not, making the time to do the show because I was dealing with so much. And so I would hate to be I couldn't even imagine being in a position that I wouldn't want to do it and them just kept doing it anyway. Like
Man,
no,
fuck, like you said, I felt a different way until you said he do this shit every fucking year.
every
year. But
year.
my thing is like he crashed out like what the fuck? Like I don't know. He been doing this
What
shit for
was
what, 2-3
what was
years?
it all
But you
for?
like the
He
different
crashed
like he
out.
just wild. Like yeah, like you
I was like,
crashing out, nigga.
yeah,
What the
that's what
fuck
I'm like.
is you doing?
But
Yeah, see you later Maine game came out of the last time he did that shit. Or was
see
it
you
2
later.
years ago? Right, like he do this shit every fucking year, but you acting crazy. I don't get it. Like I said, I think this is like the third or fourth person he called out the fight, and it's ridiculous.
So the motherfucker took him up on it this time. Well, okay, well. What? Coach Al, why are you talking about the Cowboys, bruh? Did they just play?
He's not a Cowboys fan.
He said I hate the Cowboys. Where'd that come
I hate. Okay, I see. I don't know.
like, where did that come from, Coach Al? Coach Al. Coach Al. I hope you got Coach Al. Coach
Yeah,
Al.
they probably playing this Monday night, so.
Ow. 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 Ow.
That's OGJD. Oh, you changed it?
Yeah, salute, Lady Fresh.
Ow.
I want.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Yeah, I wanted to give Maine a chance to get on up here and let it get his light in and talk about his retirement and all that good stuff.
14th retirement.
Yeah, well, he sounded serious the other day when he called me and talked to me. It was like an hour we talked to him. He don't seem happy no more. And
He
then
don't.
when that CK thing came out, that was just like the I knew something was crazy. That's why I told him, "What the hell, bro, man?"
Like
But
I've never seen him talk to Pink like that. That's what did it for me. I'm like,
that's what. Forget CK. Pink and CK, like I told your husband yesterday, is one. If Pink is your girl, CK is automatically your guy. You're Fresh is my guy. You're automatically my partner too, because you're his wife. So it's a certain amount of respect that you're gonna give to your folks. Period. He was supposed to call my man, and I feel bad for Pink. She's the only one I feel bad for though.
yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the scrap. I am ignorant after all though. I like
Just
fighting.
like black folks. Just like black
Yeah,
folks.
I like fighting.
Bad for this person, but I'm looking forward to the fight though.
I like fighting. No, you know what though? It's I like it because it has so many storylines because is youth going to kill Father Time off? Is if man gets socked in the face for the first time ever,
I'm telling you,
is it
Coach.
gonna feel like is he
Hey,
gonna start
Coach.
windmilling? You know what I'm
Coach, you remember
saying?
when you got punched in the
Not
face the
women.
first time?
Yeah,
Not
I told
You
you.
like, what the fuck happened?
We was talking about that the other day, man. Look, bro,
And
man,
that was
look,
as kids. So a grown man getting punched in the face for the first time? Oh, Lord.
man. I was like in the 11th grade. I was like in 11th grade watching my girlfriend get on the bus, and she got on the bus, and as the bus was at the light, this dude stood over me and goes, "Man, get up, homie. What's happening?" I thought we was kind of cool, so man, dude hit me in the side of my jaw, and I melted down the stairs, homie. I didn't roll down. I just melted, homie.
You're a fool.
That's just different. I'm just
It's
saying, man.
different.
You know it's different.
It's different.
Sometimes you gotta get socked in the face to wake you up.
Right. And even like the 14th or whatever last time you got punched in the face, you still kind of like, oh shit. You know?
Man, I bust myself upside the head the other day. I bumped into the corner of my dresser, this big old dresser, homie. And when I tell you I stopped, dropped, and rolled, homie, like I was on fire. Man, that corner of the dresser felt like Mike Tyson socked me in the head. I'm telling you, man, as we get older, please. CK, but I got love for CK because I respect how he's doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? But but you know what? One more thing though, because CK got to have a scrap hand to be the man he's supposed to be in the
But
pen
what
and
I
all
heard,
that.
Coach,
That mean he
I
can
heard
fight.
that nigga was nice with his hands.
He got to
So
be
he
able to
might
fight.
be a little slower, but like I told man, if he catch you,
Oh,
you
over.
go night, nigga.
Over. Because you can best believe CK got a few combinations on up under his belt. Combo.
It's gonna be power behind it, but if Maine makes him tired,
That's what I'm saying. But that's
Maine gotta take him.
man.
I told Maine this morning he gotta go at least get past that first round because CK gonna come out like a team down in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? About to get eliminated.
Yeah, he gotta
you know
try
what
to
I'm saying?
get Maine out of there as quick as possible.
He's the one that got everything to lose. You know how bad it will look for CK if
It's over with for CK he lose. But check this out: if Maine win, everybody and their mama gonna want to fight him. Everybody gonna want a piece of behind the ball.
I'm like, I'll take that, nigga.
I ain't CK. I ain't CK. You can best believe that. I ain't CK. That's gonna be the word around the internet. I ain't CK.
I ain't CK. They gonna talk about
Hashtag I ain't CK.
I ain't CK.
And shout out to Behind the Bar. But did you guys let the whole get rich millionaire on YouTube go over your head?
What? No,
but you know what? He said that, so he wasn't trolling because he said that before.
No, he believes that. No, I understand he believes it.
He
but
was
damn.
Trolling.
But I mean,
he said that.
Him say
he said that he wanted to make millions off of YouTube.
Yeah,
and that he wanted to end up doing like a show. He wanted to end up on TV.
I didn't hear that when he first. I didn't hear him say that was what he thought when he first came.
Well, he didn't say like 2 million. He just said he wanted to get rich off of YouTube and wind up. The ultimate goal was to have like a show.
He said quit his job at one time. He wanted to make enough money where he able to quit working.
Because I think we was interviewing. We was like, "Yo, would you?" He was like, I'll quit my job to do this shit full time. We was like, word. I'm like, if you was making the money, he was like, yeah, I'll quit my job.
And you know something though that everybody's overlooking, though, real talk. And I can really dig. Man got young children still. See, everybody on here, you got us with older kids, and you know what I'm saying. Man still got young kids. He got a whole lot of work to still do. So I don't knock him for getting off and putting more into his family. And I saw some work that he did. I ain't gonna really speak on it, but he got his head on the right, screwed on right, and he's thinking the right way with the time that he's gonna be gaining in his regular life from YouTube by not being on.
What is that sound? You got that Bluetooth on?
No, I'm about to leave because I'm just getting out the truck. I know I'm always bad. That's why I ain't come on early.
You on the road?
No, man, I'm pulling the truck up. I'm at the house. I just pulled up. Hey, man, the Cowboys just beat the damn Chargers. It's crazy over here. Ain't nothing but Cowboy fans. I'm talking about it. Look like New York around here. It look like New York with a bunch of niggas wearing Cowboy jerseys. I mean, everybody walking around this joint, man. Man, it's crazy. But you know what?
Playing out there?
Yeah, they just played the Chargers just now. Shit. I didn't go to the game, man, because the Cowboy tickets be ridiculous. Certain teams that come to town and play, it don't make no sense.
You can't get the eighth row.
You can't get that eighth row.
Eighth row at all.
Eighth row out.
Yeah, man, we're on the 28th row right now.
Fresh, shit. It was my turn to say the eighth row. I ain't get to say it.
Hey, 72C Lana. Every chance he get, he say, "What's wrong with you?"
He's about a fool
So
too.
many people say eighth row. That is
Yeah, technically we was in the 13th row. I was just talking fast like Dre did when he said he got 5 bathrooms.
Nigga said I got 5 bathrooms. He's like, what?
That nigga called Dre. Hey, when he called Dre's card and pulled his number, well, show him then if you got 5. Show me 5. Count me 5 bathrooms out, bro. Let me see.
Hey, fuck you, fuck nigga. I ain't gotta show you nothing. I was like, right. Good save, nigga.
All of a sudden,
he had to pull out the refrigerator card on homie.
Hey, that was hilarious. That was one of the Maine's best shows right there. That was hilarious. When they had the appliance off, YouTube first appliance off, homie. I ain't never seen nobody showing off appliances. That was crazy. Hey, no, but I'm gonna miss Maine, but you know, I don't think he's going nowhere soon. I think he's talking right now. We all know he ain't going nowhere to the fight over with. Right. So when they gonna have to fight?
But like I said, you made a lot of sense saying because I forgot about he do this shit every year. So he probably just wild the fuck out.
Right.
Because probably like my whole thing is like I'm trying to make sense of all this shit. It don't make no sense to me.
My senses been tangling ever since I watched the show. I'm like, I call.
Do you? Excuse me. I'm sorry, Lady Fresh. Go ahead. What you say? You called it?
Yeah, I said I call bullshit because it's a pattern. Even though you said he does.
It is.
No,
he called you last year. He called you last year because he called me this year. This is the first time he called me. He probably can't call you this year.
It does sound different.
Okay.
He sounds almost deflated. Almost
yes.
Tired.
Like he can't dance. Like ain't no dancing going on right now.
It would be hard pressed to say that I don't believe that he really feels that way. But will it manifest? I don't know. Like I feel like something dramatic would have to really happen for him to really hang it up 100%. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I told Maine before, to be honest, I think his gift is not in front of the microphone. I think his gift is in being on the creative end because he's good. Don't get me wrong, but people for some reason, the people choose you in front of the microphone and the camera. But behind the camera, this dude has some crazy skills. Absolutely. I mean, he puts up shows that he work on all week. I mean, he's doing everything. So for me, he needs to be an engineer. Absolutely. Get with that part of the game, a producer.
And
get with that part of the game. His editing is fire.
His editing is ridiculous. What he pours into other people who content is crazy. You know what I mean? The parties that he put on for people, the DJing that he does, even though he doesn't consider himself a DJ, you're to put forth quality music that keeps people entertained for a long period of time.
Yes.
And you know the craziest thing?
Across the platform.
The craziest thing is like he was doing all that back for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He don't even do the giveaways anymore. Remember the giveaways he used to do?
Mm-hmm.
The contests.
But I talked to him about that. He said he was thinking about it, but he just rather go ahead and retire.
He still had doing the same content he do now, the editing skill. Or he got better over the years, of course.
And he got better computers and all that.
He had raffle. He had all types of shit. People win cash apps.
All the stuff that he's inspired. All the stuff that he's inspired me to want to implement into my show.
And he also inspired my show, even though y'all didn't mention me. You hurt my feelings a little bit, but I'm cool.
What are you talking about? I mentioned you earlier.
No, I'm talking about when you said all those people that came behind Maine, and you was like, the different shows.
I was being selfish because you came behind me. Look, I was.
No, you know what though?
You came behind me, so I was.
He gave me my name. He called me Coach Al.
Coach Al.
I got you. No, for real. Yeah, Maine called me Coach Al first. I used to be Trucker Al. Just Al. I was Alan. I ain't had no nickname for a while. No, but I just think that if you're not happy, and you guys were talking about earlier something about the content that he's creating and the people that's there. Like that's what I was telling him. I watched DJ CC. That's my guy. Y'all know that's my special guy. DJ CC makes so much money on Cash App because all those 200-300 subscribers, we all there out of support. Ain't nobody over there saying,
Mm.
"Oh, I hope DJ CC fall. Or he's so stupid, or he's the R word." Everyone there loves to see him, so it's nothing for them to throw $5, $10 toward. He has more from subscribers. That's the true support. Those guys in the sector of YouTube, it says it right there. The sector.
You going
Oh,
in
And
and
they're
out,
not trying to
coach?
pay nobody.
in the Matrix. You in the
Let me
Matrix.
see if hold on, let me fix my thing real quick. See if I can fix my audio. I sound better? Do I sound better? What?
Oh no, you good now.
Okay,
You
so
good.
yeah, so basically what I was saying is, you know, people that are here to support all those supporters, the money is so different compared to what the dirty sector is getting compared to somebody that's doing a positive and have a lot of followers and
You're in the
positive
matrix
people are
again,
following it.
coach.
I
You're
hate
in
you.
the
I'm leaving both
matrix
of y'all.
again.
Hey, look here, man. Have a good day. I get back in the house anyway, man. Lady Fresh, salute to you. You guys have a wonderful show. I can't wait to get on the cruise. Well, I'm gonna be clowning.
You
Y'all
stupid. All right,
salute to
coach.
y'all.
All right.
Later.
Have a night.
But you know, I was
You too.
my thing too is like with him saying, you know, I get like he tired of the sectional. Like, go back before leaving. Maybe you should just go back doing what you was doing. You know what I mean? Cater to them 30 people in the chat. Because like he said, I remember a couple shows, he got like $500 for the night. I was like, oh shit.
And it
You
wasn't
know?
200
He was
people.
averaging about $200 every show. So maybe go back to what you was doing. Maybe you not being happy and it's not making you happy no more. It's because you doing something different than you
That you was
was.
right. And that's the one thing that he always taught us not to do.
Man, that's why I didn't do a show for like almost 2 weeks. I just wasn't up to it.
I get it because everybody would be lying if they said that they're not chasing progression on this app.
Right.
Like that's one thing. Like I was in Hip Hop Caviar's chat and she was like, you should be chasing the bag. No matter what that looks like for you, you should be chasing the bag. Now, it could be a monetary bag, or it could be building your subscribers. It could be building, your watch hours. It could be, you should be finding a way to pour into your own channel. So you should always be chasing something.
I
Now,
get that, but
when you start chasing something that's not you, then more than likely you're going to get tired of it really quickly. And what he started chasing was to build the subscribers. But a lot of times you'll find that building the subscribers and getting the subscribers do not translate all the time to the views that you expect. Because on YouTube, it's all about the views. It's about the views, the watch hours and stuff. You can have very little subscribers and many people can come across one of your videos that, comes up in the algorithm. They're not even subscribed to you. So really, subscribers, they look good on paper. But what's really, once you get past your 1,000, most content creators who've been doing this long enough, they be like, once you get past your 1,000, it don't matter really how many subscribers you got because it doesn't always translate to the views. A lot of the views that you get don't even come from your subscribers. There's people who subscribe to you who ain't watched your channel in months or years. You know what I mean? So you really just got to be realistic in what you set, the goals that you set for yourself. And if you don't have goals to elevate, then what are you doing here? Like, what are we doing here?
all right, so let me answer that because I'm glad you said that because, like you were saying, like this girl, and I heard I think Hassan Campbell said that too. As far as what I've heard a few people say, "Why are you on YouTube?" I'm not on YouTube for the bag. I don't give a fuck about the
You
views.
are
I'm
on YouTube,
there.
Bag, and
Listen,
you do care
no.
about the views. You do,
When?
Breezy. You care about the
Listen, can I finish? You
all you've
spoke.
been
Can
saying
I
all
finish?
day. All you've been saying
But
all day
but
was
can I finish? Right.
shoot.
Let me
Oh,
finish
shoot.
though.
Go ahead.
I don't care. I'm excited because I'm like, damn, I got like 500 cents, but I don't care about it. I have never. I think I might have said twice, subscribe, share, and all that. I don't care. I'm there to have fun with the guys. That's all I'm there for. So I don't believe, and for people to say, like, that's that not everybody's on YouTube for that. So I don't believe that. I'm not on there for that.
Well, you don't have to believe it.
I don't even have an inspiration to make money off of this shit. I just come here to talk shit and have fun. So I don't believe that.
It sounds good, but everybody is on YouTube chasing something.
So what am I chasing?
You may be chasing the excitement of being on here, being drunk, and talking shit with your friends. That's what you're chasing.
Being drunk. I ain't know what drunk was that.
But the name of your show is Drunkle. So I mean, this is an open forum for you to get on here, be drunk, talk shit, and then have no accountability for what the fuck you said because you was drunk. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
I guess.
but when I explained it, I said when she said everybody is chasing the bag, it could be monetary for some people. It could be views for some people. What I was chasing was knowledge. I wanted to put out something. I wanted to put out content that taught people something. So I wasn't chasing a monetary bag. If it comes along with it, great. But my goal wasn't that I get 1 million subscribers and just put out content. I actually wanted to be able to put something out on this app that was going to bring viewers to watch something that they don't see on a regular basis, which was a young Black female with a voice who's not necessarily talking all the ratchet shit, but can be hood if need be, that is bringing forth a variety of content, whether it be awarenesses, whether it's talking shit with her husband, whether it's, critiquing, other content creators, bringing in content creators to give knowledge. I was chasing the thrill from educating people. So we're all chasing something. It's just, what is it for you? For you, it's not numbers. Even though all day you've been fascinated.
That's a fact. I was like, oh shit.
All right. So don't sit there and
but that's not what I'm here for. But I don't even know how many subscribers I have. But that's how much I give a fuck about this shit. I'm not chasing nothing. I like to come here to talk shit with my people. That's it.
You cannot say that you're not here for it because you are. You're here.
I guess. All right, Dr. Roof.
Yeah, you're here for it. It's just that's not your motivation. And that's okay. Like I said, I'm not motivated by the monetary part of it. If I get some cash apps, great. If you really feel like what I said value and resonated with you enough for you to send me a cash app, I'm 110% grateful for it. However, I'm not motivated by that. I don't turn on this YouTube app just to say, let me see how many likes I could get today. I'm not motivated by social media like that in the first place. I don't do a lot of social media these days. I'm not on YouTube, on anything much but YouTube.
Yeah, you did slow down on twerking. Yeah, I'll give you that.
You said twerking?
You don't twerk as much, babe. You slowed it down.
But you need to stop sitting here fronting for all these people that's watching like you wasn't excited about.
I am. I told you. I'm at 574 views. That I can take 4 or 5 shows, combine them, and it won't come up to that. So it's a new experience for me.
And
it's definitely a new experience. I'm like, oh shit.
Normal. It's very normal.
But I didn't do it by myself anyway. That ain't from me. That's from fucking CK pulling up on the show, Maine and DaMilkMan. That's what that's from.
It's very normal.
I don't take credit for that shit.
It's very normal for people, especially when they're newer on YouTube, because I know it. It's very normal for you to be like, I don't care about that. But in reality, we all care. We care if people see our show.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's nice. But
at the end of the day, why not just do a motherfucking conference call with you and your homeboys instead of putting it on YouTube? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's not play like we don't want to be seen, because we do. That's why we're doing it on YouTube. Otherwise, we could just put a conference call on and you, Dre, and Al can have y'all conversations instead of turning on the camera. You want it to be seen. You want people to tune in. You want people to give their opinions. You want people to engage. You want people, but you're not motivated by the financial aspect or you're not motivated by fame. That's fine.
I
But
can't stand you, yo. I can't
you
stand you because
can't say that you don't care.
I was like, yo, we just be talking like, fuck it, let's turn on the camera. So you absolutely right.
I know I'm right. I don't need you to tell me that.
Bye. Fuck out of here. You the worst, yo. I can't stand your ass.
No, because you making it sound like it's like a bad thing, and it's not. It's not a bad thing to want to be seen or want to be heard. Your motivations are what they are, and I've just learned how to I learned how to embrace it. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for you and Maine and my experience on Rise and Fresh and Jen and Pamela and so many different people telling me I had a voice, keep going, keep going, keep going, I wouldn't have continued to think that I wasn't making a difference. I would have continued to think, oh, it's all right if I don't come on. People had to stand on my neck and let me know that I was making a difference for me to even appreciate what I was doing sometimes. You know what I mean? So I think I started off where you started off, like, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. But then when I took that time away from the show, all the times that I take away from the show, I always end up looking back and being like, damn, I really want to talk about this. How many topics over the last week have you and I discussed amongst one another? And I'd be like, man, that'd be a good show. Or you say that'd be a good show. Like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind is this is something we could talk about on the show and get other people's opinion about. That's us caring about being seen and being heard. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we're using our platform for not the dirty shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that either because that's theirs. That's what they aspire to do. And that's why I don't get upset with how content creators make their content because at the end of the day, it's theirs and they're entitled to do with it as they see fit. But I'm going to stay true to what Maine taught me, even if he doesn't stay true to it himself, which is the minute this shit is not fun for me, the minute I feel like I'm not gaining as much as I'm pouring, which, that's very easy to feel in life, period, is always putting out and not receiving. But as soon as I this shouldn't be that. You know what I mean? Like, this shouldn't be the place where I feel drained or I feel like I'm tired all the time or I don't want to.
It don't make no sense
You know
when
what I
all
mean?
you
Like,
gotta do is just press the button and it's away. It don't make no
right.
sense to do
It
that.
shouldn't be adding more stress. Like, he shouldn't feel like the show is adding more stress to his life. It's keeping him away from his family. He shouldn't be feeling like that. If he's feeling like that, then obviously either one or two things have to happen. He has to revamp the show to make him feel better about pressing live, or he has to step away. So that's a decision he has to make. My whole thing is I just don't want bro to crash out while he doing it. If he's gonna go out, I want to see Maine go out on top the way that he has been over these last several months. Like, this last year, he has elevated. Make good use of that. You know what I mean? Don't crash out. Because then it's all for nothing. Then what was it for?
Right. That's a little crazy.
That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. At the end of the day,
Wow.
they ain't gonna do what Maine. And actually,
But
Maine,
like I said, you saying what you said, put everything in perspective. Because you know how I'm like, yeah, this nigga's bugging. It's all day, like, this nigga bugging. He does this shit every year. He took it to another level. That's all it is. He took that shit that he do every year to another level.
In my little Lady Fresh cave, keeping my little thoughts to myself, and I just be like, this nigga bugging out. Why do we go through this every year? And it elevates each year. Like, every year.
Hey, Lady Fresh, that crazy motherfucker outside again.
You're stupid. I don't have. Listen, Maine, I don't really have too many thoughts on her today. We actually gonna do a show this week talking about these celebrity divorces and some of these women been wilding out lately.
Some of them, shit.
Some of them been wilding out lately in a very public manner.
I didn't think anybody could get worse than Suki Hana. Here we go with Sexy Red. I would hate to see the one after her. Lord have mercy.
I don't know anything about any of them. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. I'm not in a lot of these new people stuff. I don't keep up. But Jada, all I have to say about her right
She
now
worse than them two put together.
is that Will Smith is a national treasure to the world. Like as far as his movies, his TV show, and to see like just I just feel like she creates a certain level of embarrassment um for him and for them as a couple, as a marriage. Like what they do, that's their business. I just never really understand why everything needs to be so public. Like there is some things that are meant to be between a man and his wife. There's certain things that you don't have to be transparent about. Anybody that tell you you got to be transparent about everything for the world, I don't agree with that. You pick and choose what you want the world to know about you. And I feel like the lengths that Will Smith goes to protect Jada and their children and their way of life or whatever, he goes through like exhausting measures to protect that, and I don't feel like she reciprocates it. I feel like she embarrasses him at every turn, and it really is really distasteful, and it's embarrassing. Like I don't see why a lot of the things that she does is necessary, but like you said, she's trying to sell her book. Um, and he co-signs a lot of that stuff. So I don't really think she makes moves without him knowing. Like he's aware of the things that she's gonna do, and I don't know if he has no power to stop it, if he doesn't choose to stop it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like she brings upon a lot of embarrassment to their situation, and she doesn't feverishly protect him and that family the way that he does her, and I think it's really unfortunate. So that's all I got to say about that today, because every time I see news about her, it just makes my skin crawl.
What I think it is that Will did something that she's basically holding it over his head and he's taking the bullshit. It can't be no other thing because she's just so fucking disrespectful. And I don't even blame, I've been stopped looking at her like she's the one. Will's the crazy one. It's him. It ain't her no more. Because at a point, when is the disrespect too much?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
why
I'm like, it must be something that's behind the scenes where either she got him in a chokehold where he wants to come out, or he feels so bad that he's letting her do this shit. It's ridiculous. It's like, come on. It ain't like I said, I don't even look at her no more. You know how I feel about her, but I don't feel that way no more. It's him. It ain't even her no more. At some point, you have to fucking stop looking at the person, the leader of the shit, and look at the followers.
yeah.
You're following a fucking idiot. Like, I can't look at her like she's the problem no more. It's him. Because you
Well,
still
like
dealing with that
Martin,
shit crazy, man.
she might as well expose it. She exposed everything else. And in this day and age, in the year of the trans everything, how many people are really gonna give a fuck if Will Smith go both ways? Who's gonna really care? I mean, really think about it. Is it gonna slow down his acting jobs? I think he
But
already
it might be about how he feel
he
about
lost
it. He
he
might
lost
not even give a
he
fuck
lost
it.
he
You know what I
already
mean?
lost a lot by hitting Chris Rock. He lost a lot of endorsements. He lost a lot of money. Um, this is just my opinion.
You don't know. It might be some shit some
At the end of the
unspeakable
day,
shit.
I understand. I'm just responding to what he's saying. Les he's asking. He said that she hasn't totally exposed Will going both ways. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, other than how he may feel about it, like I honestly don't think the world's gonna give a fuck. They'll probably be like, dude, you should have been came out as going both ways and left that bitch years ago.
And what I was saying is it might not be that. It might be something unspeakable.
I understand that. I was
You
just
know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some shit, you know, if he a part, he don't want that shit to come. So it got to be something. Why you still there if she's doing all this crazy
there's
shit?
not well,
Like
it
you look crazy. Like
doesn't
fuck
have
the world, your family, your kid. Yo, you look crazy.
it doesn't have to be anything. It could be a simple they made this arrangement, and neither one of them want to do
Like,
nothing.
but that's what I'm saying.
A lot
Like,
of
maybe
I
the
mean, a lot
disrespect
of
ain't. She didn't cross the line yet, Tam.
yeah, which is crazy because wait, like I said, he co-signed. He co-signs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't normal. This ain't no normal shit. It's something. It's something behind it. That ain't normal. Like every 2 months is some shit with her. She was in a fucking car when Tupac and Suge got shot. Now everything Tupac. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh well.
Oh,
But yeah, I don't even acknowledge Jada Pinkett. Like it's like she doesn't exist to me.
nah, it ain't serious. It's like YouTube. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey girl, hey. Talking to my daughter. That little one better be asleep.
She been asleep.
Yeah.
You
Well,
said she got a half a day tomorrow?
no, not till the day after tomorrow. Conferences. So we'll see how good mommy has been the math tutor over the last couple weeks. And I've seen significant improvement, but we have to see if the teacher agrees that she's been improving enough at a fast enough rate because my goal is just to catch her up. Um, and if it's deemed that she will need more help, we will be bringing in the expert uh, in the family, Mr. Xavier, who is a math teacher and Latin teacher. So he will be taking over some of the duties of tutoring her.
Yeah. I
But
think
my
it's just
baby
she
been
really she's not applying herself because she's just super smart. So
my baby, yeah. She's
especially if you've been on her ass and you see a difference.
it
That's
intimid nah, and it's not honestly our session, like when me and her work together, it's really not me on her ass. It's really me
well,
listening.
this is a figure speech. Come on,
Yeah,
I was born in the '70s.
it's
Give me a break.
yeah, clearly. She she needs she needs one-on-one attention because there really is like she makes small mistakes. Um, but with math, one little mistake somewhere, it throws
Jumble everything off.
it's, but the girl, she is brilliant. Like she is in the 98th percentile in reading. Like who the hell is in the freaking 98th percentile in reading? London. You know what I mean? But she, math, it just ain't her strong suit. And I told her that's
Ain't
okay.
mine's either.
I said you don't have to be perfect at math, but you need to understand. And I think me and her working together has been very positive. And she was like, if I haven't told you before, mommy, thank you so much for helping
That
me.
sounds so much like her.
She's doing well, and I've noticed that she knows a lot of it. She criticizes herself very harshly for not knowing it. And then she just most of the time just needs to read things again. Like I'd be like, "Okay, read it again." Okay, so then what does this mean? And I make her verbalize it to me. And being that I can give her that one-on-one attention, she's responding. When you're in a classroom full of 24 kids, she doesn't get that one-on-one attention, so she ends up falling behind. But she's doing great, and I think she's gonna be just fine. And we're getting ready for the spelling bee.
Oh, she in the spelling bee again.
We're gonna do it again this year.
I'll tell you, she just like you because she got a billion things going on.
I know that race. Oh my god, y'all.
God damn.
That damn race getting up at 5:30 in the morning. I didn't even race and I was exhausted. Next year, that shit on you. I ain't doing it.
I'll make sure I don't do a show before the night before. I'll be all right to do it.
I went out the night before, my dumb ass. I went to karaoke with my friend, and yeah, I came home early. I was home before what? Right in around 11:15. I still was tired.
With your friend.
Yeah, for her birthday.
Didn't I tell you to stay away from that nigga?
That ain't my friend.
Oh.
You want to play? I can
let
play.
me go. I'm coming to the kitchen right quick.
I'm not in the kitchen.
Well, I gotta go through the kitchen to get to you, right? I gotta get the
No,
knife first. Oh, yeah, let me shut up.
you go to the living room.
Nah, I didn't go past the 9.
Oh, I got something for you. I got some. Come here with me. Please come right now. I got something for you.
I'm good. I come with a peace offering, like some food or something.
All right. So Maine matchup against CK. Who you got?
I already said I got Maine just because CK
What?
is older.
I know you. You said you. I know you said it before, but you ain't said it on my show, so I needed you to say it here.
I have Maine the Milkman just because he's almost 20 years younger than CK, something like that.
Why you had to say that like that?
He is. I'm like I'm
You could
what,
have
15 years older than him?
just said he younger. That's all you need to say. Well,
Nah, you gotta say the age because they boxing.
I got pink.
You got Pink. Hmm.
She gonna come in the ring and bust both their asses. She ain't having it. She ain't having it. Nah. Well, I mean, like I said, I hope they squash it. And it be, I'd rather Maine go into it because he won a box and not because he want to crash out because he's gonna get hurt that way because
I
his
hope they got a refund policy on that money because they that shit is gonna dry up and that shit. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's what happens.
yeah, that was what I was wondering too. I'm like, so wait a minute, who did they give the 5K to?
It's somebody that Corey knows, and apparently I think he said that the dude put money on top of it, so it's actually more than 10 grand so far.
Okay, well, if this thing blow up and it becomes an event, it's probably gonna be even more.
I mean, they can make a bag out off of it, but whatever. I'm staying out that shit.
Oh, you staying out of it?
Yeah, before I be the next person he want to fight or some shit. Fuck you been going on with that nigga?
They can have a husband and wife bout.
Yeah. Oh,
We
nah.
can we can put on them fat suits, the sumo suits. Ah,
I'm good.
ah,
I'm good.
I'm a swiped knee.
We're gonna swipe my knee.
You know, like the Karate Kid.
Right.
Remember, he's like, aim for the knee, no mercy.
Whatever.
Well, Breezy, I appreciate you agreeing to do a freshest episode. I've only been asking for like 2 weeks. And you finally came through for your wife.
Got you. Could you get me make me a plate of food because I'm hungry. So that way, once you get off, I can come in and I can eat. That'd be nice.
But you getting off before me.
Yeah, but the game's still on. Most of the game.
Oh, what game you watching?
Oh, shit is off. This is highlights. It was Phoenix and Portland.
Oh, so you can get up and come on in here.
All right. Salute everybody that came out. We appreciate y'all coming out. You can't shut it down. I'm about to have me another little drink and wait for you to make my plate.
I want a drink. Oh, I still got some left. I should just did straight Jack.
There's some more in there. Yeah, go get drunk.
Rock paper scissors. Who taking London in the morning?
Oh, I got it.
Y'all heard that, right? Oh, such a good.
I got it. This guy ain't gonna have a couple of shots.
No, I'll take her. I'll take her. I'll take her. I'll take her. You pick her. You pick
Bye.
her. I'll take her. You pick her up. I'll take her. I'll take her.
I'll do both. I got you.
Oh shit! You going to parent teacher conference too?
Of course.
Okay.
Don't I always go out? Did I ever miss one?
I
I know I didn't meet the teacher this year.
Maybe like a spring one, but not like the first one that she always has. No, always gone.
Yeah, I haven't met a teacher this year, but yeah, I'm down to go. Of course.
Yeah, because Miss London, boy, Miss London. Well, again, thank you, Fresh Breezy. Thank you for your input on the topic. You are the go-to person for all things behind the bar.
Apparently so, right? But I got scolded the other day.
You always get scolded.
Oh, I'm always in trouble with something.
You always get scolded.
I'm talking about we was mad at you for what?
Mike Martin, if you still hear Mike Martin, you do owe me a show, brother.
Oh yeah, Mike
We were
Martin.
supposed to do something together, and I disappeared for a while, but I definitely need to. I've been Mike. I be where you be, so I be seeing what you be doing when you be doing it. I be there. I be seeing it everywhere. Everywhere you be, I be, and I be seeing what you be doing because I be there. But yeah, definitely got to have you up on the show, bro. We talked about it some time ago, and I definitely want to get you back up here. Um, all right, Breezy. Good night. Thank you again. We'll probably do another show together this week. Um, deadline for the cruise, you guys, is coming up. This is the second deadline that I've given you. It was pushed out to a hold fee for October 20th, and that will hold you until November 10th when full deposit is due. Full deposit is $150 per person. So if you have 4 people in your cabin, it's $150 each one of those people. That will hold that will be your deposit, and then you can decide to do either a lump sum payment, you can do 2 payments, or you can do installments for 5 months. So most people have been doing like the 5-month installment after doing their deposit. So yeah, you guys, it's going to be fun. We are supposed to have CK and Pink on this cruise. We got, a couple of other content creators and subscribers that will be joining us. So, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will put the QR code up if you want to take a screenshot of it or take a picture of it. Let me take Mike's comment down so you guys can get a clear view of this the QR code. Yeah, and go ahead and get your quote. Now, you can also email me or you can hit me up on IG. So here's my email, thefreshperspective22@gmail.com. And then there's my IG information at the bottom. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. There's still a couple of days to get your hold down if you are interested in sailing with us. That'll be next year in July. Cruising with the Freshes. And we actually have a couple of other events planned. I'm going to be doing a birthday cruise for my 44th birthday. Not this year coming up, but in 2025. So that is another one that'll be coming up. That's adults only. This cruise is going to be for the family. So if you want to bring your kids, you want to bring your mom, you want to bring your dad, husband, wife, if you're celebrating something, this will be a great cruise to go on. We're going to have a lot of fun. So definitely, reach out to me. I can give you all the information behind the scenes. If you're interested in going, I can give you, all the information that you need. But deadline is coming up. Need your $50 to hold your space before October 20th. After October 20th, the prices could change. You can still go with us, but it may cost a little bit more. Now, the good thing is we're planning early, so the prices may not jump quite yet, but I'm thinking by December, once we cross over into 2024, you'll start seeing the prices start creeping up. I already seen them creep up a little bit. So hold your cabin, make your decision, talk to Lady Fresh. I am your resident travel agent, and I'll work it out for you. If you have like points that you're using, if you have different codes that you're using, still consult with me anyway, because anything can be still booked into the group with the exception of casino vouchers. If you're using a casino voucher, I can't do anything. That's probably going to be a better deal for you. Go ahead and book it. But anything else can usually be factored into the group. So reach out to me anyway. And I'll, definitely check with Carnival and see if we can book you into the group, because that way you'll be able to participate in everything that we're offering as opposed to just being on the same ship.
Let me give a FYI right quick. Not even for this cruise, but just for future reference. Go through a travel agent. You're not charged anything. It's not a fee for you to consult with them or for them to set anything up for you. You don't have to pay them for anything. So I just wanted to put that out there for people. Am I correct?
You are, and look at you doing that all by yourself. Y'all did not put him up to that.
God damn, I ain't that. Well, I don't want to say that word, but I
Are
ain't
you?
that
I'm
slow.
gonna say, why are you gonna say you not that? You are funny.
I'm not that slow. No, because a lot of people, because I even thought like travel agent, like God damn, they're gonna charge you. They don't,
So
they don't charge you for
most travel
services.
agents don't. When you start, like, if you reach out and you need quotes, if it's like a really big trip, a lot of organization, like you have booking agents and you got, travel agents who are with you throughout the entire process. I try to be with you throughout the entire process. So from the moment you are inquiring to the process of booking to the process of traveling and even returning home, I try to be with you through that process. And so occasionally there are like little fees I may ask for if you have me doing extensive work. You know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, there is no fee for what we do because we get paid through the resort and the price doesn't really change for you. And you have extra backing. Like, I guess I need to do a show about the benefits of a TA because I don't think a lot of people really understand how much like less stressful it is for you a lot of times dealing with the travel agent, because we absorb a lot of the stuff that other people don't want to deal with or they don't know. You know what I mean? And
Isn't
then
it something like people that sell houses, right? Because you don't pay them.
right,
They pay
they
right.
still get paid out of, one
Commission it, right.
when you close, all your closing fees and agent fees, all of that stuff comes, at the end of it. And see, little known fact, and I may have shared, I'm not sure if I shared this here or if I shared it somewhere else. Anytime you book a trip, there is a fee that is allotted for someone booking that trip. So if you go into Priceline and you find a package on a vacation for $1,500, there's going to be taxes and fees. There's going to be the actual fee for that trip. And then there's going to be like a non-commissionable fee and all these little fees, right? Somewhere in there, there's a little small fee that's set aside to either go back to Priceline, or if you chose to use that travel agent, it goes to that travel agent. So say you were gonna get $56 off of that $1,500 booking. That $56, you don't see that. Like, you don't pay $56 extra. It's just a part of it, period. You can't
Included.
take it away. Right. You can't take it away. You can't say, "Oh, I don't want to pay that part." It's factored into your taxes, your fees, and all of that. It's structured, right? That $56 is just gonna go back to Priceline. So they basically making money off of you booking with them, and they just made $1,500 off the booking, right?
Mm.
If you book with a travel agent, you're still paying that only that $1,500, but guess what? That small black owned business gets that $56 in commission, as opposed to it going back to a Travelocity or a Priceline. Or so you're already paying it no matter what you're booking, whether you book directly with Delta, even though I do prefer to deal with the airlines directly. But you paying through Delta, Southwest, you paying Priceline, Travelocity, Expedia, no matter who you're paying, that little fee is designated and it's gonna go to somebody. So why not let it be your local travel agent? Sometimes it's only $10. Like, I book my own rental cars. I get commission off my own rental cars. It be cheap. It be, might be $8, but I rent cars 24/7, 365 pretty much. So if I'm making my own money back, I mean, sounds like a win-win to me. But yeah,
Win-win rhymes with din. I'm hungry.
all right, we'll get off the panel.
All right.
Good night.
Yeah, have a good one. Everybody stay safe out there.
Oh, one other thing.
What's up?
This weekend,
Uh-oh.
we will be recognizing breast cancer awareness. Yay! So I finally did confirm my guest that'll be joining us. We have not decided whether or not it will be Saturday or Sunday, but we will be having another breast cancer awareness episode this month. We're just going to do some updates with past guests, and then we're going to have another special guest that day. So definitely going to be promoting.
Is it a secret special guest?
Yes, it's a secret special
Okay.
guest until I get everything confirmed. Thank
All right, so I
you.
won't ask you if a certain person gonna be on that panel that I'm hoping and I'm sure that will be on that panel. It's so
Yeah,
funny for
I
you to
still
be
got
doing
over.
this. It's been almost a year since that episode where I introduced you to that certain person, right?
It's yeah, it was
Okay.
roundabout. Yep,
Yeah,
because our
because
episode.
that was a subject that they were speaking about, and it
Yes.
just was so crazy that you had. I was on that in the chat, and I was like, wow, my wife just went and got her mammogram, and so that's crazy for you to be doing that now.
So she did agree to do the show. We
Yeah.
just have not. I just got confirmation on the guest. So depending on whether or not it works out with her schedule, but my goal is to have each of the ladies that I interviewed last year pull up for a few
Oh,
minutes
very nice.
just to give a little bit of update. So I'm still in the process of working out the details, but we will not let this month go by without recognizing breast cancer awareness. As you guys know, this definitely is a special awareness for me because it did touch my family very closely. And because it has touched my family very close, myself along with my daughters all need to we are not necessarily considered high risk, but it is best for us to consult with a high risk professional, just to make sure that we, are not carrying any of the genes that,
Mm.
subject us to being more at risk. But it is in my family, so that is something that we have to keep in mind, and it's actually on your family side as well. So
Yeah.
um, that's kind of like double for London. So we definitely pride ourselves on staying educated on it, and my goal and what I'm always chasing on this show is to provide you guys with that same knowledge that has been, responsible for keeping us safe and healthy and potentially saving our lives. So
What's the slogan? Save the tatas, right?
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm hoping I can get each of the ladies to pop in, even if it's for just a couple minutes, just to get an update of what their last year has been like. I know Katrina has had a lot going on over the last year, so
Yeah, I
she's
remember her. I
yeah,
remember.
she's very, very busy. So we'll see if we'll be able to pull her up. But yes, you can expect the breast cancer awareness episode more than likely this weekend. So I will get that all confirmed and we will be letting you guys know when and what time that'll be this weekend. What else? Pink can only kick back or cash out on Maine. CK is the home team. Yeah. True that. True that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Fresh Perspective. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. To both The Fresh Perspective and to the Drunkles featuring Fresh Breezy. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And thank you to everyone that hit the panel tonight for giving their input on the situation. Thank you so much to our resident BDB expert, Fresh Breezy. And also thank you to Maine the Milkman for coming up and being very transparent and letting us know, just kind of where his mind frame is right now. Because, we may not necessarily agree with certain things, but most things happen because people feel a certain way or people are, trying to let us know something. And so I just want Maine the Milkman to know how supported he really is and how much of a difference he's made in people like such as myself, Coach Al and Breezy, as content creators. A lot of us wouldn't be doing what we're doing if it wasn't for, a lot of his examples and a lot of the guidance that he's given us. So no matter what you decide, big bro, we got your back. We always with you. We gonna let you know when you wrong, but we gonna support you at the same time. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay blessed and make sure you tune in later on this week as we tackle some of these latest celebrity divorces. Me and Breezy gonna talk divorce, not our divorce because we ain't playing like that, but we gonna talk about some of these celebrity divorces and how out of pocket some of these women have been. You guys have a good night.
This is Greg. Perspective, real empowerment, you better be respected. Lady Fresh on that motherfucking check-in. You got her back, she stay protected. This is Greg. Perspective, real empowerment, you better be respected. It's for the geniuses to get you through the night now. Not for the haters that you they don't come outside.